end of the season, we are going to be saying goodbye to a very important character in the show. I can say that.
First season जब आया, we all felt differently, I'm sure. कुछ चीज़ें मुझे अच्छी लगी, कुछ चीज़ें लगी कि यार इसको बेहतर कर सकते थे.
Season 2 ended on a note of loss for all the 4 characters, pretty much. And we're picking up from exactly that point.
Hey guys, my name is Imran Ismail and today I'm here with the cast of 4 More Shots. It's such a pleasure to see you girls here.
Thank
you know,
you.
मैंने ट्रेलर तो देखा है, but वेब सीरीज देखने से ज़्यादा एक्साइटमेंट मुझे इस चीज़ का हो रहा था कि मैं आपसे मिलूंगा कभी, because 2 साल हो गए मैंने आपको देखा नहीं है, right? So I want to ask from season 1 to season 3, how was the ride? Let's start with simple.
Right. Wow. A lot has happened to us personally, professionally, the growth, the journey. Also thanks to the show. You know, हमें कभी-कभी लगता है, वो कल ही फोटोज देख रहे थे कि यार हम बच्चे लग रहे हैं, you know, like that. And because we've gone through so many beats in between, individually, but also, you know, in terms of one another. We've finally gotten to, I think, know each other, you know, and it's not just on a superficial level, but really know the humans that we are, and you know, things like that, to an extent, of course. So I think it's been, I have to be very grateful.
We've lived through the 2 lockdowns together.
Yeah.
Like together,
3 waves, separate but together, and traveled so much together. We've done multiple, we did Istanbul, Goa, Punjab,
Italy.
Italy. So yeah, it's been quite a.
And then traveling to town and then back.
Yeah.
Italy had a problem with town.
Exactly. Italy was easier than going to town.
So season 3 is coming up, right? The characters are more layered now. There's much depth in the characters right now. So tell me, we explored a lot of issues in season 1 and season 2. What are we exploring in this particular one?
So basically, season 2 ended on a note of loss for all the 4 characters, pretty much. And we're picking up from exactly that point. Like, we're picking up from where we left it. So now we're all dealing with the shit in our lives, like the shit the universe has sent towards us, and then we're trying to deal with it in our own separate, like typical ways. And we're like helping each other deal with it. We're standing in each other's corner, and that's about it.
And there is more depth and layer to each track. Yeah,
I think this season is very, very internal and personal for all the characters. You know, it's not. I think come to a point where whatever is happening outside is happening, but how we are all dealing with it in a very
introspective,
intimate way, very contemplative, introspective way, and hopefully we will learn from our mistakes and not repeat them once again.
Bani is not thinking. Like, are you thinking something? Are you?
Also, I was waiting for to finish. Also, this season, we have a lot of new, very exciting characters जो आ रहे हैं to shake things up a bit. New locations are being added as well, which is going to be very exciting. At the end of the season, I can say this. At the end of the season, we are going to be saying goodbye to a very important character in the show. I can say that. Which everybody's forgotten about.
I got my promo cut,
But this I
got my promo cut.
Yeah.
I can imagine who.
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Good you forgot. I'll tell you all later. But yeah.
I'm like, season 4 कब discuss हुआ?
Who's staying? What happened? I mean, I can give you guys a hint.
No.
But you'll have to watch. You'll have to watch till the end of the show to know exactly.
I think people will watch.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Now you know.
Yeah.
I was telepathically sending it to you.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's rehash a bit, right? Let's rehash a bit and let's go to. Okay.
Do not say.
saying
I was
something?
like, don't tell.
No, it's not for you. We try to hide from you.
Okay, chalo, let's rehash a bit. Go back to season 1 right now. Okay. Initially, कुछ reservation हुए रह गए, you know, to take the taking this project before, like, तो तभी देखना है और अभी देखना है. Are there any reservations right now? Are you satisfied with what you're doing with 4 More Shots? स्टार्टिंग में कुछ रिजर्वेशन हुए रहेंगे, अभी वो रिजर्वेशंस है या खत्म हो चुके हैं?
मुझे कभी रिजर्वेशंस नहीं था. मुझे पढ़ के अच्छा लगा था और मुझे लगा था ये लोग कोशिश कर रहे एक कहानी बताने की जहाँ पे women are at the forefront, they are the protagonists, and you see women as they are, how we are, real women who are grey, who are flawed obviously, because all humans are flawed, nobody is perfect, and wholesome women who have agency, control over their lives. And that's why I think all of us in our own ways thought that it's something that we wanted to associate ourselves with. Of course, first season जब आया, we all felt differently, I'm sure. कुछ चीज़ें मुझे अच्छी लगी, कुछ चीज़ें लगी कि यार इसको बेहतर कर सकते थे. In terms of my, track, अगर ऐसा होता, ये दिखाते, वो हमेशा रहता है. As actors, we are never satisfied or happy with what we have done, how the end project has come out. कभी आपको देख के नहीं होता यार क्या कमाल कर दिया यार, वो कभी नहीं होता है. हमेशा रहता है कि अगर और एक मौका मिलता, और अच्छी बात ये है ओरिजिनल का कि आपको और एक सीजन मिलता है. एग्जैक्टली. तो आपको और एक मौका मिलता है, और हमने सीजन 2 और बेहतर किया, और बहुत ही मतलब अगर आपके पहले जो हमारे साथ बात करी थी रोहिणी, उन्होंने भी बोला कि हर सीजन 2 और काफ़ी चीज़ें बहुत बेहतर होती गई. एंड आई नो फॉर अ फैक्ट दैट सीजन 3 में और भी बेहतर किया हमने, वो राइटिंग के हिसाब से, जैसे शूट हुआ है, जैसे परफॉर्मेंसेस है,
एक्टिंग के हिसाब से. हाँ, हम लोगों ने भी अपने कैरेक्टर्स की तरफ बहुत कुछ सीखा, क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए.
हाँ, तो वो एक ग्रोथ जो है वो होता गया.
All right.
Always had, I think my only reservation with the show was to play a mother.
Okay.
And I still have that reservation. So I guess I've had no growth. I've had no growth. I'm like, ho gaya bas ab.
It's so funny.
So,
but are you guys satisfied with it right now, season 3?
हाँ यार, बहुत.
यार हमने देखा नहीं है, पर हम बहुत एक्साइटेड है, क्योंकि हम विश्वास करते कि बहुत अच्छा हुआ है. और जोईता पटपटिया जो हमारे डायरेक्टर है, जो ये सीजन में नए हैं, but her name is Patpatia, and she's fantastic. She's a brilliant director, and just a beautiful human being, and we have had a beautiful time with her. And we are just we couldn't be more grateful to have her, on board.
All right, but I want to ask you this also. Right now, we're living in a time, where anything or everything we say, people get offended to it, right? As an actor,
we have been living in that time for a while now.
No, it's been like too much right now. Whatever you say or whatever you write or do, people get offended, right? As an actor, what are your thought process before selecting a project like this? Or सोच होती है दिमाग में कि यार ये कर दूंगी तो कुछ और हो जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ. What are your takes on it?
नहीं, मुझे लगता है as long as you're not ये जो ऑफेंस वाली भी चीज़ है, वो एक पॉइंट के बाद, जैसे आप FIR लॉन्च करते हैं ना लोग यूजुअली, कि बिकॉज अदरवाइज जब तक ट्विटर पे है इधर उधर है, मतलब आई डोंट थिंक इट्स रियल इन द सेंस इट शुडंट मैटर. बट जहाँ पे उन्होंने कोई FIR, एंड देन लेट द लॉ टेक इट्स कोर्स. लाइक इफ इट जेन्युइनली डज लुक लाइक इट्स सम सॉर्ट ऑफ कि एक लाइन क्रॉस हुई है, किसी का जेन्युइनली सेंटिमेंट हर्ट हुआ है, then वो law देगा फिर वो उसको, मतलब जो भी.
There's also a lot of FIRs being launched for absolutely no reason.
Then that's the system.
People are just filing cases for no reason. ये भी तो होता है.
Then you should ask the people who are. No, I'm saying then you should be asking the people who, if this sounds like a systemic problem, right? अगर FIR launch हो रही है हर किसी की, भैया केला फेंक दिया यहाँ पे, इस पे FIR launch हो रही है, तो then that's a systemic problem, and you should be asking the people in the system rather than.
But यार आप पहले से नहीं सोच सकते, क्योंकि अभी हर चीज में कोई ना कोई ऑफेंड हो जाता है, ठीक है? तो आप मतलब आप कुछ करते हो क्योंकि वो आपको ठीक लग रहा है, आप उस पर बिलीव करते हो, वो कहानी आपको बतानी है. अब कोई घर बैठ के ऑफेंड हो रहा है तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? अब डोंट वॉच इट.
But it is, having said that, personally for me as an actor, yes, आप जब हाँ करने वाले होते हैं, something comes to you, you do look at what can be said, what should be said. Is there another way of saying something that is probably offensive already? Because as you said, एक वो हवा में है that people are just getting offended. So there is a little bit of caution. I think that makers, writers, OTTs, producers, everybody is sort of taking those precautions ताकि आगे जाके problems ना हो. But you can only do so much. आप इतना ही ध्यान से आगे बढ़ सकते. You can do your best, and then आगे आके when something really becomes a legit problem, as they discussed, तब जाके you do crisis control, yeah. But otherwise it's a little tough to sort of balance कि हम कुछ कहना भी चाहते हैं जो we know matters and should be said, versus can it be said? Should it be said? So there is a.
Tell me, why do you think Bollywood is such a soft target for everyone right now?
Because it gets headlines. That's all you want, right?
It gets attention.
You get easy,
yeah,
you have
eyeballs.
easy targets.
I mean, everybody
Easy
wants
targets,
to.
yeah.
सही हो गलत हो
No, but nobody wants to know what is.
And
you know,
everyone has an opinion, right? Like everyone has an they feel ये बोल सकते हैं इसका मतलब ये तो है ही ना मतलब वो क्या बोलते हैं? There's some bad word, right, for people who are performers. There's a bad word in Hindi. I mean, it's not a bad word, but it's over the years the connotation has become negative. क्यों? They're performers. The Hindi word is performer. बट वो हो गया है और उसको है कि ये तो ये लोग हैं, ये तो इनको तो कुछ भी बोल कोई भी आके कुछ भी बोल के चला जाता है.
नहीं और लोग विश्वास भी करते हैं यार गॉसिप कुछ भी पढ़ के ना people believe and they believe that it's true and we're like bro
and
like
it's
no.
like how what in your head made you think that this
and
could
there's
be
something voyeuristic about people who you look up to in a
Watching
way,
them fall.
watching them fall and
crumble
pulling them
and
down.
pulling them down.
And it's a
seeing people
very
fall.
weird psychosis, you know, कि
yeah.
एक तो आप उनको follow करोगे, पर वो उनकी जब पतन होगा, मतलब not in real, but you know, to see them go through hell or you know suffer, there's a weird
there's a joy,
there's a joy.
Sadistic.
This is
Yeah.
the
Sadistic,
strangest
yeah.
thing about human nature.
Yeah.
You will applaud them and be in awe of them while their star is rising.
Yeah.
But when their star rises out of your grasp,
Exactly.
when it's not attainable and an aspirational thing for you personally, then you just want to see them crash and burn.
And you'll be the first one to
and
pull
you
them
keep
down.
applauding and
I don't know what it
for
is.
their
Yeah,
falls.
it's really strange.
I
So
think it's a
basically,
lot of cheap entertainment like
Exactly.
that. I think our industry provides them in every which way, and people love cheap entertainment. They will take anything for.
Yeah, they
feel
go
a
to their
little, you know,
neighbors' houses for
yeah,
cheap
I mean,
entertainment,
exactly.
right? Like they
So,
do, yeah.
Yes,
True.
fair
It's
enough.
just human nature at its worst, I would say.
Yeah.
All right.
Koimoi.com